What's up, guys? It's John Dominique, the Soul Proponent, here to share with you my experience of spiritual awakening. I think it's important that we take a look at a couple of things that are hardly ever talked about because they're almost invisible: peer pressure and pride. And these are two influences that I never thought had an effect on me. I was too proud to admit to myself that I was scared of finding my own path. Just became a hardcore Catholic for 35 years, and I identified with that so hard. I didn't realize that that identification was preventing me from actually experiencing my true identity, which is the soul. And I was very proud of the fact that I was Catholic, and there was nothing that was going to take that away from me. Not just being a Catholic, being a good student, being a good athlete. I had all these images and identities that I wanted to live up to, all these standards that I thought would bring me satisfaction and fulfillment. But in the end, I would still feel incomplete. Something was still missing. And that something that was still missing was the soul. We're pressured into believing in this idea of Christ. There's this peer pressure to believe in this interpretation that they feed us. So first they tell us we're sinners, right? So we identify with our sinfulness as we say, oh, Jesus will save us. But the reality is we're rejecting a part of ourselves. First of all, we're not feeling that sinfulness in its fullness. We don't want any part of it. We want to wash our hands clean of it. We have a scapegoat. We find ways to get it outside of us, to not worry about it, don't think about it. We go through our lives thinking like, hey, everything's all right, but in reality, I still feel incomplete and stuck in an identity which is not really me. And because no one ever taught us or gave us the option to identify with the soul, we just identify with our sinfulness. Connecting with the soul is the only thing that will ever get us even close to being fulfilled and complete and whole, which is our natural state. So this is John Dominique, the Soul Proponent. I hope you just get an idea of what I'm trying to say. Just get the gist of it. This is not something that you can hear once or twice and then just put it on a shelf and not worry about it anymore. This is something that we need to uphold at all times,